Hey guys, you're watching Andy's Fishing and Wild Cook. Today we're out in the ocean. It's a really calm day. It's a bit of a weird day. It feels like it's gonna storm. I can hear some thunder over there, but the forecast is for 10 knots and below. So the plan today is it's gonna be a short episode. I've got to go to help my brother out. He's getting some surgery. So yeah, I've got to leave tomorrow. But I've got the smoker on board and I'd like to get a fish to do smoked fish pasta. I don't think I've done that before. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. It's yeah, great day. Woo. Okay guys, have a look at the sounder. There's some nice big fish down there. So hopefully we can manage to stay there. Oh, here we go. Yep, he's right under the boat now. That's a new fish coming in. Woohoo! Let's get some. I'm gonna try this little jig head. It's 1/2 ounce. It might get down fast enough, so we'll just give it a go. It's about 20 meters, I think, here. Yeah, I think. Oh! I was gonna say I think there's too much current, but I just had a hit. I was just about to switch to the metal jig. Let's do that again. Come on. I think I will switch to the metal jig anyway, because it's just taking too long to get down and I'm not in the right spot. Okay, here's the next lure I'm trying. It's a little metal jig and I've got an oversized hook on it deliberately so I don't catch too many small fish. That should rock it down. There it goes. Nice blue water today too, which is nice. Got pretty small tides and that makes for clearer water here. That's it, we're down. I think I just got bitten off. There must be mackerel down there. I did too, look at that. Look at that, look at that. Okay, time for wire. We're gonna get some mackerel. Okay, here's lure choice number 3, a little 20-gram jig. Again, not quite as big a hook. And let's see, we shouldn't get bitten off this time. That was just bitten straight off without me doing anything. I think probably even on the drop actually. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that's a good fish. Oh. Oh, that is a really strong fish. Oh, he hit the bottom, I think. There. Oh, I got him on the light rod too, which, oh, it's gonna be bad. Oh. Okay, we're winning now a little bit. Oh, he's got a lot of weight in it. Oh, snapped off. Oh, what did he get me on? Looks like a bit of coral. Damn it. I'll have to go heavier. Yeah. Oh, there's a nice fish. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, I bit my tail off. Let's do that again. I'm not going to worry about changing plastics. That was a good hit. Big fish. I'm going to say coral trout on that one, probably. Got him. Yes. Oh, that feels different. Yeah, much smaller. Oh, I downsized a lot. Oh, this guy just came straight up. Little cod, hey, put you on that side so I don't catch you again. Let's go. Oh, tell you what, as soon as it hits the bottom here, I'm on. Have I got him? I think I have. It's not a big one. Oh, pretty one though. I think this is a potato cod. No. Look at that. I'll have to look him up. But yeah, very pretty. They almost look like they're poisonous to touch, but I think that's their plan, is to look like a tomato cod. I think I might be potato. No. This is a tomato cod, sorry guys. No. Potato cods are actually much bigger in a brown colour. Hey, that's cool. Hey, off you go, buddy. Oh, I still haven't got that big one that hit me. I'm now in about 18 meters with a few marks there. Let's try that. Yep. Oh, there's a nice one. Bit of shaking going on. What have we got? Another one. Okay, I need to upsize. Long fin cod or bird wire cod? Okay, off you go, buddy. Got something. I'm going to say it's a cod. Yeah. Here's a cool little island. Water's yeah, really nice and calm still. A little bit of a beach here. Looks like there's a few rocks that jut out. We might fish around this place for a bit. Oh, straight away. That was good. Come on. He whacked it. Oh, that's a good one. Yep. Oh, coral trout. Oh, that could be legal. Oh, I had to come right in here to catch a legal coral trout. Let's have a look at him. Oh, I think he will be. Let's get a tape on him. Let's have a look. On the zero, he is 40 centimeters. Just a tiny bit under, and he's actually bleeding a bit, so yeah, we'll take him and cook him up. I've just cut that fish's throat and brain spiked him and put him in the esky, and then we need to do a bit more prep before we yeah, go and smoke him up. What have we got this time? Gonna be a cod. Yep, a peacock cod. We're getting a few different cod species today. Look at that guy, hey? Off you go, buddy. Let's cook him up on the beach near where we caught him. Oh, look how shallow it is. Lots of rocks down there. We've landed! Oh. That is a very steep beach. Oh, and check this out. That is a massive cowrie shell. I'm not sure if I've ever found one that big. Look at it. That is cool. I'd say he's pretty fresh. He can, yeah, he's got nice colours on him. There's actually quite a lot of them here. There's another one. Let's see, I saw, oh look, two more. And I think the boat's going for a wander, so I better get the anchor. I've only just stuck it in the ground. Ooh, I'll be taking that one home. There you go, it's set up. This smoker's, yeah, it's a great bit of kit to have. Before we get too excited with everything, what we need to do is get some wood chips and soak them in water. That way, whilst we're smoking, they won't catch on fire halfway through, and we'll have plenty of good smoke. And I've been sitting here, every time I move a bit of coral, there's so many shells, so once we get this smoking, we're going to have a look and see what shells we can find. It's, yeah, it's amazing. Wow, yeah, I can see three more nice carries right there. Just let those wood chips soak while we yeah, prepare the fish. The coral trout hasn't been dead very long, but I need to cook, so it doesn't matter if he's not totally stiff. We're just going to rip both the fillets off, nice and quick if we can. Alright, that much, and then I turn him over. I always leave the fillet on the other side to make it easier to get the second one off, because if you don't, you end up with this a lot of meat left on the bones of the fish. There we go, and that was really quick. Cut through there. Look at that, beautiful filleting job. Nice piece of meat, and that one as well. And what we'll do is we'll smoke the frame as well. While we're at it, smoke the whole fish. There we go. And for that reason, we are going to gut him. We're not going to waste anything on this trout, except for the guts. We'll put that in the water for the crabs to eat. There you go. So yeah, we're going to smoke all this, a whole lot. So guys, you have to excuse my sunglasses and hat. It's really bright out here. Just going to rip the fillets off the coral trout. Just using a fork to pin the tail down. And once I've got it started, I just hold it with my fingers. And there we go. Completely nice filleting job there. We'll keep that for fish crackling later on. And then what I'm going to do is put half salt and half, I've got really dark brown sugar this time. Just put some on the bottom here. And just put the fish on top of that, and then we'll layer the fish with more salt, sugar, and another piece of fish on top. And we'll leave that probably about half an hour. We might go look for some shells while that's happening. So that's all I'm doing, just putting salt, sugar, and the fish in this container. Another one. Personally, I like a little bit more sugar than salt, but if you're more savoury, you might like a bit more salt. Just brings out the flavours more of the smoke. And we'll drop that in the esky. Oh look, here's a nice one. Right where I'm sitting. See the spots on that? That is a really fresh one. He hasn't been out more than a week, I'd say. We'll keep that one. You'll notice this beach is just a mass. That's coral. Big piece of coral. Oh, look at that. There's a nice one. Yep, that's got a little bit of a growth on it, but yeah, not a bad shell. Now we don't have to go too far to find more. Here's another one, little one. That one's pretty cool. Oh, there you go. Oh, that one's old. There's so many old shells here. We're not really worried about the old ones and broken ones. That one's broken. We're just gonna see if we can find some really cool ones. Here's a bit of colour. Oh no, underneath it. That's what I saw. Check this out. That looks like I don't know the name of it, but if I was to name that, I'd call that a white cowrie shell. That is cool. I've never ever seen one of those before. Some sort of a bivalve thing. Oh, here we go. Nice cowrie. Got some colour on it. We'll keep that one. And then we've got here, I think this is like a kookaburra shell. It's got two tiny little holes in it. But yeah, we'll take it. It's a nice shell. Oh, there's another one. That one's a teeny weeny one. And another cowrie. That one's lost a lot of colour. We'll leave that one here for somebody else. Oh, this one would have been a nice find. It's busted, but look at the size of it. Nice shape. That's a type of kookaburra. Oh, and here we go. Look at this. A cone shell. That's not a bad specimen. I'll take that one. More cowries. That one's been here a while. Nice big black lips on that one. I like that. Here's a sort of stripy orange one. Here's a purple one. They're just everywhere. Oh, now this looks interesting. What have we got here? Look at that. It's like a yellow oyster. Can't say I've ever seen that before. That's cool. There's something else. There's just so much here. Oh, something red. Look at the colour on that one. Wow. Oh, and a little baby cone shell. Oh, that is so cute. There's the adult. We'll take them. It's just unbelievable how many cool shells there are here. Have a look at this one. That is a nice black lip cowrie. Little hole in it, but we might take it. Oh, and these guys here, there's two of them. I don't know, they're like an olive. That one's actually been eaten. But they've got a really cool texture on the top of the shell. Take them. Oh, and look at this one. That's like the one we found when we first got here. That one is not bad at all. And then have a look. It just doesn't end. This is red coral. Now you're allowed to take shells, but you're not allowed to take coral. So red coral stays here. And oh, what's this? This is a baler shell. Oh, such a delicate little guy. He wasn't very old, that one. He's all broken. Oh, so cool. Oh, I actually forgot about the boat completely. It could have drifted away, could be half a kilometre away. I just wanted to show you these two here. These are scallop shells, and we don't have a lot. Oh, there's another one. Look at that. The third one. We don't have a lot of scallops up here, but obviously we do have some. That's yeah. Very nice colour on those. What I'm walking on here, this is all coral and shells. And I guarantee if you dig down, you just find endless shells. It is, yeah, it is wild. We're right back at the kitchen. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, right next to where I was sitting. That's the one I said I'd like to find a full one. And he looks full. I don't think he's got any holes in him. That is really cool. Once I've got the fish actually underway smoking, I'll show you the best shells that I've found. It is pretty incredible on this beach. Oh, how nice is the day though? Look at it. 5 knots, if that, probably 3 knots. It is so cool. Check out what I just found walking down to the boat. That's a cone shell, but I've never ever seen one with that pattern on it. I don't know if you can get a really close look. It's got little yellow lines on it. It's pretty special, that one. The fish is looking pretty good. That's literally just the salt and the sugar. And I'm just going to rinse off most of it and just dry it out a little bit. We don't want it too wet or too salty. And just put it on this little drying rack just for a couple of minutes. Let most of the moisture come off that. So we want that fish to be pretty dry when we start smoking it. So guys, I've put a little bit of salt and sugar on the trout as well, the frame, and we'll just put these fillets right up the top, nice and smoky. Straight away you can see the moisture coming off that, so it won't be long at all. There we go, that'll start smoking. And drop that right on there. Perfect. Oh, what a nice day. And the tide's actually dropping, so my boat is pretty secure. I've got the anchor up high and I'll just have to lift the boat off later on to go home, but I'm okay with that. Can I smell smoke already? Yeah, a little bit. And check this out. I don't know if I showed you this one before. That's right where I'm sitting as well. It's a shame that one's not whole. That would be a really nice one because he's really kind of fresh. Anyway, oh, yep, we've definitely got smoke happening here already. How cool is that? So that'll probably be, I'm going to say at least half an hour. So, I don't know. Oh, I've got to show you those shells. So I hope you guys can see that really well. Here's one I found that I didn't show you, the turban shell. They polish up really nicely. Nice carry. Here's that cone shell that I really quite like. A couple of scallops there. Here's a nice pretty carry there. Here's the carry with the big black lips on him. Try and put him around that way for you. No, doesn't want to stay. Well, it looks like a kookaburra shell. Big hua. He's a nice one. There's a different sort. I don't know what these are. They're like a flute or an olive or something like that. But they do have a nice texture, like a really bumpy texture. Another kookaburra type shell there. A little teeny weeny carry. The white carry. And then we've got two massive, like spotty looking carries there. Another little cone shell. He's different to that one. They've got different banding on them, so I'm thinking they're a different species. And then we've got this little teeny weeny guy. Look at that. That is like a yellow oyster. There's a few more here, but they're the best ones, I think. Or maybe this one. That's a really nice cone shell, that one. Another kookaburra. This carry here, he is really fresh. He's probably only been out of the water a few days. That one there. There you go. Oh, and here's what I call like a tiger scallop. Really cool. There we go. All that in about 20 minutes. Incredible. I just saw the camera was recording in the wrong mode, so I don't know how much I missed. I've just put some pasta into a pot. It's boiling away. I've turned the fish off and come have a look at it. It looks really nice. Check out the colour on that. Oh, and it still feels firm. Hang on. This is going to be excelente. Now, before we get too excited with all the cooking ingredients, cheers. Ooh. To everybody. I was supposed to have white wine for this recipe, but this is the only thing I had in the house. It's a little bottle of Prosecco. So, cheers, guys. Oh, I shouldn't drink too much of it because I've got to cook with it. But how nice is this? It's 3:30 in the afternoon. It's drink time. This will be quite quick. Got some parsley here. Just going to chop it up into little pieces. Not super fine, not super rough. Then a little spring onion, scallion, whatever you want to call that. Chop that into smallish pieces. And then mince a couple of pieces of garlic. Grate a bit of lemon, just the zest we want. Some in the parsley and some on the cutting board. About a teaspoon of each, I think. Oh, that lemon is so tangy and fresh. And I think the pasta is done. We're just about gonna cook. Al dente. I've just dry roasted some pine nuts in there, probably about 50 grams, maybe a bit less. Drop in some nice virgin olive oil. That'll do. And then straight in with our garlic and onion. I want to cook those for a little while, get them a little bit soft, the onions, and take the bite out of the garlic. I don't know if you guys can see my boat down there. I might have to spin you around, but it's half out of the water already. Hey, have a look, see if I can spin you around. See that? The front of the boat's right out of the water. Should be fine. We've been here, hour and 20 minutes now, maybe. Everything always takes a little bit longer than what you think. Oh, but I tell you what, this is smelling delicious. The onions have just started to soften. Can you see the colour on that? The pine nuts have gone a really nice chestnutty brown. And then you guessed it, it's going in dinner. So what happens with this is the alcohol actually gets burnt off first. There's a little sip left for me. So what we're getting is the flavour out of that. Now I'm using Prosecco, use wine. Don't use red wine. I've tried that before in a risotto. Oh no! And yeah, white wine for this sort of cooking. That wine has reduced down by about half. I'm just going to chuck in the lemon zest. Give that a little stir through. Oh, we'll get our beautiful smoked coral trout. And we'll cut some nice portions off that. Have a look how nice that is. Really white. Delicate smoky flavour. Alright, we're going to chuck the fish in here. Maybe a little bit more. You know what? I've put the whole fillet in. I'm going to throw in some cream. Oh, crap. I've got full cream milk. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Oh, well, we'll throw in just a little bit. Oops. Oh, I can't believe I've messed that up. It's supposed to be full cream, not milk. So we'll just throw in a little bit. Oh, I can't believe I did that. We'll make up for it with a little bit more oil. Just a tiny bit extra oil. And then we're going to throw in our pasta. Although, that's a heck of a lot of pasta. We're not going to use all that. Oh, I tell you what, I can taste the lemon in that. The tang of the lemon. That should be enough. There we go. Give that a good mix around and turn it off. That's it. Oh, man. All these beautiful ingredients. I've cooked it, and I'm sure it's going to be nice. So I'm going to eat it. There you go. It's supposed to be coated in a nice cream. But, yeah, obviously that didn't happen. Let's try a piece of smoked fish. Nice delicate flavour. Here's a bunch of pine nuts. I'm getting that wine sauce coming through there, which is really nice. Let's grab a bit of this, not cream, milk. Bit of pasta. it actually tastes pretty good still. Obviously the cream would have been nice to coat everything, but the pine nuts with that, the zest of the lemon, I think this is, yeah, going to drop a whole star because I've used milk instead of cream. If someone served this to you in a restaurant, you'd return it, but I don't have that option. Still tastes pretty good. Surprisingly, I thought the smoke of the trout, the flavour of the trout, would overpower everything else, and it really doesn't. The you've got that wine complexity with the lemon. Oh wait, I forgot. Parsley and lemon zest. That's more what it's supposed to look like. Oh, I'm just not with it. I think I've got my mind on going to see my brother tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully everything's okay. It's yeah, pretty major sort of operation. Hopefully it goes well and he's out of hospital in 24 hours. Otherwise, if they have to cut his chest open, it's a full 7 days. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully I can have enough videos up for you. And that parsley adds another total different dimension. Having had it without the parsley, I would say at home, if you try this, leave the parsley off first. But yeah, shame I used milk instead of cream. And the sun's just gone behind a cloud. It's really nice. Anyway, guys, that was yeah, shame about the cream, but not a bad dish. I would definitely do that again. I've still got to rescue my boat. It'll be another 20 minutes by the time I clean up here and get that boat. Hopefully there's no big rock behind it. Have a look. There's actually 2 rocks behind the back of the boat that I've got to watch out for. But I think I should be alright. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Catch you next time.